Okay, just testing all the audio. I'm pretty sure I'm all good. Okay, this is my usual setup for one of these. It's been a while since I last, streamed anything at all. But, I'm just a little bit tired. Uh, but here we are. The final Which One Direct. I had to drag myself out of bed just to be able to stream this. Because, I stayed up kind of late. Just a little bit late. We have over 150,000 people watching the stream. Quite a bit of people. Quite a lot of people, actually. Oh, but it's in 8 minutes. I don't know if I can make a bingo card in 8 minutes. I think it was it one of these? No? I forgot which one was the alright, it was this thing, I think. Alright, we're gonna make a quick switch one direct final bingo fiesta here. Um I don't know what I'm gonna make for it though. Okay, well, I'm gonna go for like my obvious thoughts on what I'm gonna do for this. Mainly Kirby remastered, because that's been talked about for a while. Fire Emblem remake, another thing that's been talked about for a while. Metroid Prime 4 news. Pokemon. We're speedrunning this. Legends Z through A. Even though that just got talked about in the Pokemon Direct not too long ago. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else are we going to talk about here? Professor Layton, New World of Steam, because it's been a while since we heard of this. And just to add to the copium, I guess we'll throw in an Ace Attorney 7. Why not? Or just Ace Attorney in general, I guess. What else is something random? Fucking Hotel Dusk. That's a game that hasn't been revived in a while. Why not? A random DS game. They made the Another Code remakes. Why not that? Uh, Fuck it. GameCube, Switch Online finally. Because yeah, that's. But what if they decide to end off Switch One with that kind of stuff? Uh, but in some Megert Man. Yeah, this is very. Oh, we gotta have some boring things in here though. Farming RPG rogue roguelite funny. Okay, what else I want to throw in there? Well, what's a good capstone? What's good like a theme for most boring directs? Um, Marvel PC game talked about for too long. Hell yeah. Uh, what else we got? What else we got going on? Been a while since another Mario sports game. Want to throw in a Mario sports game in there somewhere. I don't think they're gonna do Donkey Kong at all, or a WarioWare or anything like that. Uh, Indie game indie game collab, like some like Cadence of Hyrule maybe, a Warriors collab game. Okay, and oh yeah, we got to throw in some I guess I'll put that in here. Some Deltarune because people have been coping. And why not throw in a Silk song? This is almost complete. We're almost complete on this. Very funny looking. I have a feeling they'd probably talk about fucking like just some VN or VN type game. Yeah. Uh Random Dead Series revival. The new Sakurai. He was talking about something. I don't know what it's gonna be, but it was something. We got 5 more slots here. General Switch Online updates. New rewards point system because they replaced I think they're gonna replace gold points. Themes. Finally. No, they wouldn't do that. They would not do that. Ah, fuck. What do I? eShop exclusive. Here we go. And finally, last 2. Fuck. First party JRPG. And finally, what's the last one? I'll throw in Miracle Port. Like something we wouldn't have expected. Okay. Let's generate this thing. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, okay. Alright, we're cooking here. I guess I could add that as an image. Why not? Hold on. Fuck. Where's my image applications? Yeah, image. There we go. Then add. Browse. Downloads or quick access? Quick access, there we go. I'll hide this for now. And then I'll bring it up once it's appropriate. But for now, let's watch. Watch and learn. I'm shutting down the chat there. I don't want to look at chat while watching this. Hopefully I'm more high energy than it was in previous reactions, but then again I got 4 hours of sleep, so I'm probably not. But who knows, maybe they'll announce some crazy garbage. Here we go. The Final Frontier. I don't even remember the last Wii U Direct. I don't think I ever watched. I remember watching the last 3DS involved Direct, but and then we have the Switch 2 Direct, which I'm definitely going to be doing like a big stream for. Okay, Dragon Quest remakes. Probably gonna show off 1 and 2 because 3 already came out. Which yeah, I forgot they even promised that. Whatever. It was interesting, but like something we already knew about. I don't know if this is really how you want to open the Direct, but I guess I can't expect much considering it's the last Switch 1 Direct. Like they gotta make way for Switch 2 games. So my expectations are in check. But I have one I have a feeling there's gonna be at least one crazy thing. I bet people are gonna be complaining if this isn't like, oh yeah, it's everything we wanted, and not understand that like Nintendo can't have like 1 billion games drop for Switch 1 alone. Dragon Quest 1+2 HD. Cool, that didn't really show off much about the games at all. You know what, let me pull up the chat for that. Let me see what the chat's saying. Never mind, I have it closed. Wait. People are like, oh, mid. Never mind, they're not saying anything, it's just the usual bullshit. Yep.
Please tune in for that as well.
Yeah.
What you just saw was Dragon Quest.
I know what I just saw, man. We saw it like last direct. Square Enix.
Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits? We hope.
Wait, is that like a new character they added in?
The future.
It's interesting. They're adding new content to these remakes.
Let's see the first batch of headlines.
Been a minute since their last direct, because I think the last direct was like June. What is this? No Hope? What's not hopeful? What is this? Is this an AI game? Or an I game? Oh, it's a third I game. Okay, that's cool.
Latest entry in the the Somnium Files.
I've always heard these games are pretty alright.
You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game.
Okay, hold on. Wait, so you're investigating like some Zero Escape bullshit? That's actually a very interesting idea. What the hell?
And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment.
Oh, you're playing as both characters. So you're investigating outside of this like escape game and playing it at the same time.
What's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris.
Okay, like that character design is a little bit crazy, but
The Somnium Files launches on the
okay,
Nintendo
July.
System, July 25th.
It's interesting.
Unleash the supernatural.
Oh, what the fuck is that guy? Why did I think he was holding like needles? Oh, Devil Summoner. Yeah, dude, new Devil Summoner game. That's cool.
Atlas action RPG returns with remastered
Oh, it's a remaster.
graphics and
Wait.
enhanced gameplay. Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20.
Is this Devil Summoner or is this like a different name that was like only in Japan?
But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner.
Okay, well it is. He's literally saying it, so.
Of supernatural cases. Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you summon. Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak
Every time I
point,
hear
then
demons,
follow
I just
up
think of
with
that
powerful
SMT5
attacks.
trailer at E3
Cooperation is the key to
and how
victory.
often they would say
You
it,
need to
but
turn opposing demons into allies.
demons.
Demons can also
Demons.
be useful outside of battle. And their powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations.
Can you say it again?
Guide Rido through a series of strange incidents
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Rido Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army, launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th.
Assuming this is going to be a lot of summer releases.
Today on Nintendo eShop.
It's gotta be.
Consume Darkness.
Consume. Oh, it's the fucking Pac-Man game,
With your
which I
memories
actually think
gone,
looks pretty
you have
cool.
been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar
Yeah,
world
Shadow Labyrinth.
where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck. But who is this spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins. As Puck guides you on your
I don't
journey,
care what
you'll
people
delve
say.
deeper
This
into the
looks
expansive
kind of
world.
cool.
By examining your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before. But tread lightly. The creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile. When facing imposing enemies, you and Puck can temporarily fuse into the Gaia form. to
Dude, like,
unleash powerful
does this
attacks.
not look like it has sauce?
By consuming your prey, you'll collect resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities. Work to uncover Puck's true goal and devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th.
Yeah, I don't care. It looks cool. I think hashtag consumed darkness is a little too edgy,
The
but
rhythmic march begins.
rhythmic march.
Remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2
I have
are
never
downloaded
heard
to
of this
Nintendo
series.
Switch as one bundle. Play your drum to the beat and give different commands to the
I know some
Patapon
random
army.
YouTuber I know is probably
For
freaking
example,
out about this. Because I feel like this is the type of thing that, like, someone who does know about the series would be creaming over. Or I'm completely wrong.
If you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power. From the horse-riding Kibapon to the shield-savvy Tatepon, build up your battalion to take on hordes of fierce foes. Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum. Lead the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch July 11th.
Fever dream over.
Welcome to Zephyrtown, a cozy place nestled in a
Farming
windswept
RPG.
valley. This is where your new life begins.
Never mind. No, Story of Seasons. Okay. Well, yeah, actually, I was right. It is a
First
farming
cropping up on the
RPG.
Nintendo DS system, this immersive farming and life sim has no shortage of activities to get up to.
Oh, you must be the new farmer.
Tend to your farm while growing crops and caring for animals. Then sell your produce and other wares at the town's weekly bazaar. As bazaar sales grow, you'll help the once famous market regain its former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
You can also get to know the locals
I'd like to spend more time with you.
and maybe nurture a relationship if you find that special someone.
I remember hearing somewhere that these games, these Story of Seasons games, are literally just the same as,
Travel and other tasks
what are they called?
breeze.
Harvest Moon. It's like the same developers, but they lost their rights to the actual name for Harvest Moon.
Winds of change are coming.
And like the actual
Your new
Harvest
life on
Moon
the
games
farm
aren't even
begins
like the
when
same.
Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series. Next, please take a look at this.
What am I taking a look at? Something funny? Ooh, Metroid. This is Metroid Prime. Yeah. I knew they'd show more off of it. Yep. Well, let's see what this game's all about now. I still need to play Metroid Prime 2 and 3, man. But this shit looks really pretty. Now, are they gonna say if it's a Switch 1 and 2 dual release? Ooh, I like that purple visor. Interesting looking.
This
Oh, this
is the unknown planet Vuros.
is the music we heard at the end of the original trailer.
Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
Well, not the teaser, but like, you know, the actual first real trailer from like
In
June.
order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
This is running on Switch 1. That's kind of insane.
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
Okay, this music's kind of crazy. Holy shit. And I'm assuming my boy Silex is waiting around some dark corners too.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Psychic? What do you mean psychic abilities?
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the
Wait, what the
power
fuck?
of her mind.
We Batman Arkham now?
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Yeah, that's actually cool as fuck.
And what will be her fate after being summoned to Vuros? The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
2025, still no release date, huh? Interesting that there's no confirmed release date. Watch it be announced in the Switch 2 Direct. Ooh, a new suit? Oh, okay. Alright. Too much sauce.
It looks like even more challenges await Samus. We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities.
Hell yeah.
Okay, let's move on to
Hopefully
some more
this gives me
headlines.
enough time to watch, or not to watch, play Prime 2 and 3.
Stir up some mischief?
I don't care about stirring up anything.
Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe.
I really don't care
As
about
the
stirring
newest
anything up.
Potionista of the Cursed Cafe, you'll craft concoctions for Disney villains and get to know them in a new light. Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of strange elixirs. Then serve them to your villainous visitors, including Ursula and Gaston. With help from Yzma, you can
So,
upgrade
it's
your
Valhalla,
ingredients to
but
produce
ass.
some
Okay.
wildly wicked creations. The potions you make can influence each customer's storylines, leading to different outcomes every time you play. Who knows what mischief might happen? Disney Villains Cursed Cafe launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Summon a spellbinding adventure.
You know, I really can't wait. I really can't wait to see the fallout of either the Deltarune fan
Welcome to
base
Witchbrook
or the
College,
Silk Song
where
fan base
students
today.
strive to master the
I mean, there's
magic
always
arts.
next week too, but you know.
During class, use magic circles to perform rituals, fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster. There's also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes. Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition.
Damn, you
Or
got
use the
student
spells
dead in
you
this
learn
fucking
to
game? That's a little
craft and
too real,
sell
man.
original items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in online co-op. Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond. Are you ready for a spellbinding journey? Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Action, adventure, and arcade games await. Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure, you'll explore an expansive
Okay, so we got
nightmares and wonder collide.
we got
Upgrade your trusted
we got
game with magical parts. Then use its abilities to
we got
find your own
Cuphead
path
Hollow Knight
to
over
the
here.
enchanted
Okay, hold on. This
world.
actually looks
And
kind
you
of sick.
uncover the secrets the archipelago
I'm not even gonna
holds.
lie, this art style
Find
looks
out
clean.
when the Eternal Life of Goldman launches on
Because it actually
Nintendo
looks
Switch
like
this holiday.
hand drawn. It's not just
Celebrate the 40th
doo-doo butter flash
anniversary of
animation.
Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot 'em up games from across the series. Titles
Hey, that's
include
interesting.
Gradius, Salamander, Light Force, Gradius 2, Gradius 3, and Salamander 2. Some titles come with multiple versions, including ones from different regions and launch years. Plus, take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3. Gradius Origins launches on the Nintendo Switch system.
kind of fun
August
that
7th.
Konami's doing
Pre-orders
this now,
begin
just like
later
getting
today on
new
Nintendo
like
eShop.
games made for their collections.
Battle to the beat in Rift of the Necro Dancer. Press the corresponding buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep the cadence going with epic boss battles.
Okay, well,
quirky minigames,
that's a funny
remix
reference.
stages, and global leaderboards. Plus, more musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC. And be on the lookout for more DLC in the future. Rift of the Necro Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Let's see what's in store.
Is that a Tamagotchi? Are you serious?
Welcome to Tamagotchi
Okay.
Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection
This looks
series.
hilarious. I don't know why.
There are stores galore. Design glasses at the eyewear shop. Polish pearly whites solo or with a friend at the dentist. And arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop. 12 wonderful stores need your help. Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop. In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town livelier than before. With over 100 new and classic Tamagotchi, business is sure to be booming. Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
Noticing a good amount of Bamco games. Okay, Legends Arceus, or not Legends Arceus, Legends Z through A. I called this. Is there gonna be anything interesting we get to know about this?
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon. The setting is this metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games, Lumio City. To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City. Scattered all over town are wild zones. These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city.
And we go straight to fuck them up.
You can catch Pokemon here. But they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops. People and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City. But when night falls, the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale. Trainers await in battle zones.
For some reason, I thought it was like some Hunger Games bullshit.
If you're
Or maybe
smart,
it is.
they'll challenge you to battle. Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack. During battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more.
Wait, is that a new Mega Evolution, or
You'll start at
did
base
Alakazam already have that
and
in
work your way up
X and
to
Y?
rank A.
Oh, that's why it's called C2A.
Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted.
Also because it's also like, you know, X, Y, and then Z.
Day and night are two sides to Lumio City.
And there's also like a guy's name who's like AZ, I think.
Secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your adventure? Pokemon Legends ZA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
This looks interesting. First
In Lumio City,
interesting
where the
Pokemon
big
game to
set
me, at least
aura
since
transforms between
Legends
day and
Arceus.
night, it seems there are even more secrets to uncover. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future. Next,
I'm not the biggest fan of like the new art style for like the humans though. Looks a little like just generic to me.
Hello there.
What the
The
fuck?
game you're about to see. Boop. Doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop. But what it does have is lots
The
of
Reddit
funny little
game.
rhythm games. Boop. You wanna see? Boop.
Where's Rhythm Heaven?
Just press the button to jump through the ring. Boop.
I think it's Rhythm Heaven actually. Oh, good job. Good
It
job,
sounds
man.
Easy. But the timing is super tricky. Boop. Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm. In this game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm. With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Yep.
Get into the rhythm.
The moment I saw a
New
single
entry in the Rhythm
one of those
Heaven
characters,
series,
yeah. Holy shit, when was the last time we had one of these games anyway?
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
'26
that
is a
was
ways
Rhythm
away, but
Heaven Groove,
kind
a
of cool.
brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series.
I don't think we got one of these
Includes
since
lots of music
3DS.
produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku. What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear? We hope you're looking forward to it. Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system. Please take a look.
Okay, is this gonna have to do with the gold point thing being removed very recently?
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one.
So are they talking
Really
about Switch
turning
2
the games
cross
you have on
compatibility?
hand into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the virtual game card.
What do you mean the virtual game card?
In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
How does that work? How is that any different than regular games?
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title. Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system. If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want. just as if you had inserted a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to 2 systems. Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time. You can also lend
I
out
don't
virtual
understand
cards to
it.
your
I don't get
Nintendo
this.
account family group members.
I'm wondering, like,
Connect
what
to your
makes
family
this
member
different
system
at
via
all
local wireless when you want
compared
lend a
to
game.
just normal
Choose the
digital
title you're
games?
lending and who you're lending it to.
Is lending games? I mean, sure. I could already share games.
And you're done. They can now play on their own system. You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you. Making digital games even easier to use. Virtual Game Card.
The virtual game card feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems. This feature is planned to be added via a system update.
Honestly, this is probably just a roundabout way for
Let's
them to
take a
just
look at
get
more Nintendo
digital
Switch
cross
games.
compatibility working with Switch 2. So if it's on the same account, I don't understand why you can't just, like, it's probably just to make it so people don't share infinitely, I guess. I don't know what the fuck it all is about. Why does the frame rate look that bad for Fantasy Life?
Uncover history once more.
What are we time at? Oh, we're like at the very end now.
HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo Switch. Meet Gustav, the royal heir, and Will
Gustav.
the explorer.
Weird.
2 heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG.
Okay, I kind of like this style a little bit. Looks a little bit off-putting, but
Experience the original story, along with
it's like
brand new events that
it's like
expand
not
the
HD
vibrant world
2D,
of
but like
Songdale.
HD or not like it's like hand-drawn 2D where there's regular sprites, but all the backgrounds are hand-drawn.
And transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system. After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses. What histories will you uncover through the ages? Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Monumental adventures await. Embark on peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander through isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover, and mystifying secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people. A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2. Guide Ro in her adventure through motherhood as she and her child unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games contain all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first 2 Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April
I feel like I've
15th.
seen these games before, but I
Pre-orders
don't
begin
remember at all.
today on Nintendo eShop. And help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Is this the fuck is this? Is this one of those Capcom golf games?
A brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch. Aim. Time your button press just right. And take your shot.
Nice shot.
Probably better than Mario Golf on
Perform
Switch though.
backspins, side spins, and other special shots. In the single-player challenge mode.
Yeah, I'm pretty
compete
sure
in
that's like
tournaments
this
and
is like
face
that
off against a
Capcom
range
golf
of
series.
rivals to become the ultimate golfer. In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall. It's golf that's not quite par for the course. Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally or in online play. So just relax and get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands
And
on
Ben and
Nintendo
Namco,
Switch
but whatever.
this year.
Forget what the Capcom golf series was. What is this? Oh.
Unite some of Marvel's greatest.
I did say there was gonna be a Marvel
fight
game.
against evil.
Or a DC game.
Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15.
Ooh, a beat 'em up
Include the
though.
likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine to take on the challenge.
Yeah, this doesn't look
From
bad
close
actually.
quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can mix and match a variety of heroes for an amazing array of possibilities.
I'm liking like all these like
Swap
beat 'em
between
up
your team too at any
revivals.
time. Take advantage of your team's strengths to overwhelm your foes. Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play.
Who's developing this though?
The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Oh, I think this
launches
is
on
the,
Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
This might be the guys who did Ninja
That was
Turtles
Marvel
Shredder's
Cosmic
Revenge.
Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different.
If so,
people.
that's actually cool as shit.
Next is our last game announcement. Please take a look.
Please take a look. So far, this direct has been exactly as expected. New Animal Crossing. Oh wait, hold on. Is this Tomodachi Life? Did they actually do this? I mean, I wouldn't be the most excited compared to. Yeah, it is. I'm not the most excited for this because I never played Tomodachi Life, but I know a lot of people that are, and that's cool. And you know what? The me identity is still living now. Thank God.
Tomodachi Life, living the dream.
I know some people are gonna be tweaking out about this. Watch them announce like a new Switch Sports at the same time too. What the fuck?
Did you want to talk?
Aw. Glad that was only a dream.
They got the stupid voices too.
That was Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, the first new entry in the series in over 10 years. In the trailer, we saw Mii characters living on an island out at sea. What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have? We hope you're looking forward to it. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far.
So far.
Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game. Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
What do you mean?
Hello. I'm
What do you mean
Shigeru
there's one more
Miyamoto.
thing?
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch. Thank you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today,
Oh boy.
which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day. After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well. Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today. Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out. That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Interesting. I like the little jingle at the end. That was an interesting idea for an app, but I don't know how good it would be in execution. I don't want to see AI summary of a stream. What the fuck is this garbage? Yeah, what did people expect? I mean, there's some cool stuff in there. But like, it's the end of the Switch 1, right? There's not going to be anything too crazy. Like I said, you got to keep your expectations in check. So, yeah, well, there was some cool stuff in there. I mean, new AI game. There was Rhythm Heaven, Metroid Prime, whatever the fuck they're doing for like the digital game carts. And Tomodachi Life is cool as fuck. Well, in terms of this little bingo thing I made, maybe my expectations weren't kept in check with here. Okay, well, that Kirby remaster, like, I swear to God, that was supposed to be a thing. Like, I remember hearing about that. Okay, it just autoplay a fucking... Okay. I don't think I'm even close to this. Honestly, none of these are really that, like... How do I draw on here? Can I even draw on here? I don't think I could draw on here. Well... Yeah, no, this is not even like the only things I'd cross out here are the VN type game. I wouldn't even say Marvel game, DC game talked for too long because it was not talked for too long. So yeah, one for the VN. Metroid 4 is another one. Farming RPG is the third one. I guess Switch Online update, kinda. And then Random Dead Series Revival with Tomodachi Life. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go have a quick nap because I didn't get much sleep. But that was the final Switch 1 Direct. I'll be back. I'll be back eventually. We're gonna be back here in like a week for the Switch 2 Direct, which is the big boy. Which that's happening on Wednesday. I'm hoping it's not in the morning because like a class in the morning can't be I don't want to miss out on it, man. And I don't remember what time they're gonna have. I don't think they announced what time it would be yet. But yeah. Anyway, have a good one. I'll probably stream some more.